Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around someone? 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun?
Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like that. It burns, so give him something worse to kill his head with, make him forget somehow. Might be that another day she would have wished he stayed, but they're done. Sorries won't be enough this time. Yeah, he's calling all his friends to get some action and distract him right now. He's fine, got Lucy on the line, let's get this started. Where's the party tonight? I feel good, nothing weighs me down. I can't believe my luck right now. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart, it needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Ooh, who needs a job to pay the rent? He's busy. Gotta feel free sometimes, right? What doesn't make you will only make you stronger if you believe what they say. Might be that another day she would have wished to stay, but they're done. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart, it needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like that. It hurts, so giving something worse to pass the time. Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart, it needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Don't you wanna have some fun?
I can get you through this when it hurts and it's bad, yeah. Don't ever feel like you're all alone when it's bad. I can get you through this when it hurts and it's bad, yeah. Don't ever feel like you're all alone when it's bad. I can get you through this when it hurts and it's bad, yeah. Don't ever feel like you're all alone when
Hello, my peeps. How's everybody doing tonight? This lovely day when a little bit of justice was finally served today. Wrong one. Here we go. They finally got him behind bars. Because let me tell you, this cat has just been having a heyday out on bond. A privilege that very few people in that legal system get the, I've already said it, privilege to experience. Doesn't happen to the normal person to have such luxury while you're awaiting trial. Except for this guy. Man, he must have connections. But finally, he just pushed it a little too far. And now he gets to spend the night in the federal section of the whatever county hotel. Which for him should be quite an adventure with the in-and-out crew that they have there. And oh my, if it's in New York, well, I don't know. New York, I think they let all the criminals go. He probably doesn't have anything to worry about there. They're all out on the street. Oh well. 'Tis life. Interesting turn of events for the story. Long overdue in my personal opinion, Mr. Freed. I have no dog in this fight, but you were handled with very, very kind kid gloves, my friend. Not a member's in the house. Strega, hey, how's it going, man? DeFi guy, John, JN. He wanted to call you John. Oh, that Shiba barking. Is Shiba about to do something again? We need to take a look at Shiba. Because Bitcoin's boring me to tears. I'm here on the 1 minute trying to figure out what you about to do, Bitcoin. You know I'm desperate when I start out with 1 minute. I'm just like, I'm in a slong. I'm in a short and a long at this time. Because after seeing this possible, it's sad to be on the 1 minute, because like in 2 hours, this is going to be so irrelevant. Well, no, not really. There's a lot of candles that can fill up 1 hour, but let's say within 8 hours. 2 days. But it's in this kind of nice formation here. 55 chances to break up to the upside. Maybe 60. Both of these are angling down. Usually we're like looking at a inverted symmetrical triangle looking shape when we talk about this. But I'm curious. Things are looking bearish, man. I'm telling you, I've been watching this all day because I've not been in the greatest position for this trade. Price drop all the way down and then come all the way back up. But I'm watching these moving averages and how they're crossing, and we finally got this cross of the 100 over the 200, and it should be downhill from here, folks. At least on the 1 minute land. Probably takes us down to about 29,300. A drop of a few, less than $100 drop, but still, the TA. Or, because it did break trend here, right? So this is what I do. Apply this to any time scale. This is in essence what we are always trying to figure out. What's next? Is it going to bounce from here, from this trend line? And kind of solidified this trend line. I mean, they can come all the way back up here to 29,450-ish, 460-ish. That will kill my short. It's okay. I gotta have a tight stop on this short. But the moving averages, it should really is tanked out, man. It's tired. It wants to come down. So got two conflicting things going on here. Perfect thing to happen on a Friday night. going into the weekend, leave Bitcoin hanging at these precipices. Just make us all wonder. Little toppy top. Not exactly head and shoulders. There's not a solid neckline. See this little gap here? So I'm not counting on that. A lot of people would. I just can't. Now, can this be a shoulder? This part of a double-headed weirdo alien twin and another shoulder? Maybe. It does make a solid neckline. Maybe, baby. But we lost this area of support here. So, maybe up and then maybe down. I don't know. So it's got probabilities of going both ways, and that's really, I hate that. I have 1 cent in Shiba up 12%. It's more than you get at your bank. Let's move on to something fun. Let's check out on Shiba. Shiba Inu. Shiba and who? There's Bit Shiba. Shiba done went and bit somebody. Ha ha ha, a dad joke. So we got to crank the music down a little bit. Just did a little sound check there. Shiba on the 1 minute looks awesome. Oh my gosh, Shiba on the 15 minute? Shiba is on fire. Shiba, what's up with you, baby? Feel stupid for not buying you down at the 8,000 area. But I already had a bag I've been holding for a while. I felt not the need to add to Shiba. But Shiba, today, I honor you, I respect you. Any coin brave enough to pop off in this environment, I salute you, Shiba. You are worthy of fireworks tonight. Let's Shiba. So, got some measured move up here at 11,945. That's after 4 zeros. Currently, we're at 11,208. We was down here, people. Down here at 9,000. From 9,000, which is historically been a pretty juicy area to be in the Shiba, especially down around the 5,000. This is really 500 Satoshis. There's an extra zero in here and that really trips me up. Why can't we just keep it to 8 Satoshis? Why you gotta complicate things, man? Ooh, a whopping 33% gain if we get up to 11,858. Doesn't look too big there, does it? Well, you know, if we get started on an upward trend, it just gradually climbs higher and higher, and your bags grow, and your bags against the dollar grow, and your bags against hopefully Bitcoin will eventually grow. And whether you want to trade that in for that nasty fiat dollars, or you want to trade that in for some yummy Bitcoin, which you can always borrow dollars against one way or another. I think I take the Kiyosaki approach to Bitcoin. It's like real estate. You don't want to sell that sucker. You want to keep your real estate. You want to keep those hard assets. The real good ones, right? The blue chips. So if I had an apartment complex, would I want to sell it just because I want to buy something? No. I take a loan against the equity, and there are actually ways to do that already on blockchain, but an easy way a lot of time is just your exchange. Good old KuCoin. Man, I miss them for that. So, Shiba. Coming up on an important resistance area. Shiba, baby, you might actually make it up here to this area. What is this? 13,240? Let's mark that. I'm just kind of guesstimating from its curve up and approximately where it might hit over the next 2 days. At the top of that trend line. That has given me 13,336. Now, for the people out there that would FOMO in on this, because you know they are. Oh, yummy. Shiba's up. It's green. Oh, it's worth a lot more. Well, I want some now. Not pointing anybody out. That works that way on every one of us. It works that way on me all the time. Oh, goodness gracious. Litecoin's $100. I better buy some now. Or Litecoin's $25. I don't want to touch that now. Nobody wants that. And we may not say it, but it's there. It's there. When we look at those charts and see those prices go. Nice move. Nice parabolic move. Now, let's study this for a moment and let's learn, because I like to talk about this. Rising wedge, breaking on the upside, bearish, should break to the downside, does opposite of what it's supposed to do. So right here at the breakout, all you can see is this point. 200 moving average up here, other moving average is looking good. They're lined up, price steadily coming up. But when we break bullishly to the upside of a bearish pattern, you'll see this a lot on rising channels, rising wedges, especially the kickoff of the bull cycle and reversals. Parabolic price action. Boom. It doesn't always pan out. There's been many times I've mentioned this in trade setups, and it would be a fake out and then come down, and then if it fakes out, boom, expect that big drop back down to the bottom. Because I gotcha. But this one, nice. Love that. Like to see more of this. So Shiba's getting ready to come up. I got a sell zone up here, a take profit zone, 11,500 up to almost 12,000. That's after the dot and the 4 zeros. Zooming out, and we're on the daily. We're on the daily here. I'm not on the 1 minute or anything. Shiba's had a nice run up lately. Nice. Ooh, got down to below 5 or 48,000. It's up 82% overall from this bottom area right here. Bottom of the wedge was there for a few days for anybody that wanted to pick it up. It was looking to pick it up at a good price. A new lower low might have been kind of scary there, but this wick is a good sign that, hey, probably in bottom territory here. It was a great place to get in that I did not, mostly because I ran out of dry powder. It's just sitting there. I have a problem keeping dry powder at the moment. I keep wanting to deploy it. So nice move out of Shiba. Like it. So how's Doge doing? Cousin Doge? Oh, Doge. You'll get your day soon. Oof. Doge is actually looking kind of cool right now. Got these moving averages just creeping up there on that 200. It's already past it. Went up to what, 8.3 cents. Got a little pullback. Let's see how far that one came back. What do you say? 382 maybe? Boom. A little, mostly at the 382. She went down a little bit low. Good sign for a much stronger move to the upside. So we got that little check box. We got the 21 moving average creeping up on that 200, getting ready to pass it. Got the 9, which price happens to be above. I mean, the 9 got some catching up to do too. It's got to get some more upside, but it's always good to be above on the 9. That means that you're moving up. $50 moving average crossed over the 100 here on Doge. So looks like Doge may have a surprise coming over this next week. This is the daily candles. We could get some nice little long ones like this. I don't know that it would happen this weekend with usually low liquidity on the weekends. When we see liquidity start pumping up on the weekends, we know that retail is here, and we know that we're full bull, baby. But until that day, we just kind of have to settle for some lackluster, boring weekends, which is much better than the, oh my God, it's the weekend, everything's going to drop. Remember that about a year ago? Well, more than a year ago. That's 6 or 8 months ago. I would say even a year ago. But it looks like we're going to get some nice bullish crosses coming here, sending this up. So where's it going to go? Well, if I take this shape, treat her as a bull flag, coming, kind of leveled out here, right? So this main impulse move was here. You might even say it was from here. Technically, it would be from there. So that's kind of a little more of a conservative approach to this one. Brings us right up to near this other trend line that I have, right around 9.3 cents. Oh, there's some nice numbers to see Doge get back to. Would like that. Love it. So Doge, can you get back to 9 cents for me? My little Doge bags would love to see that happen. Zooming out on Doge here. Well, really, we've been in a range for the most part. You get a bump up almost 16 cents there. October last year. But since then, we've just been ranging out, usually 10 cents or below, all the way down to 6 cents. Accumulation going on here, could be Wyckoff. Will it come up from here? It's trying to, so hopefully it will. Will we see 5 cents, 6 cents again? It's hard to say at the moment. We still have a long time ahead of us. Not quite sure how long this accumulation will last, but signs are saying we may be getting close to a bump up over the next few weeks. Remember, we've been following Total 3. Probably should have a look at Total 3, see how it's doing. So the game plan, boys and girls, is for Total 3 to complete this inverted head and shoulders. And it's got to go up to do that. That will give us a boost. But the game plan, boys and girls. Who stole my paintbrush? Johnny, put that back here. Don't put bubblegum in her hair. Again. And we're in a... Man, I have to do that again, don't I? We're in a falling wedge right now. Just perfect. 70% chance. 68 technically. % chance to break to the upside, which would help complete this pattern. And once this inverted head and shoulders pattern completes, well, it's got a measured move that takes us up, bringing in another, oh my gosh, about $150 billion into altcoins, which basically translates, man, our backs be pumping, baby. But it's going to take some time. And it could take about another month, another 4 to 6 weeks before we can see altcoins come up just to confirm this pattern. And that might be just what we need to see Doge come up here to 9, 10, or 11 cents. Nice little pump up to 16 would be nice, Doge. Degen says, all my friends went on vacation and took 2 to 3 weeks vacation off work while I still kept working alone for all those 2 weeks with the bull market in my head. You sound like a very steadfast young man, Degen. With determination like that, well, you got a game plan and you're taking efforts to make that work out. So hats off to you. You'll definitely see that pay off within the next 2 years. Keep on that track. I didn't get more at the 6,000 level for Shiba. Yeah, me either. And part of it was just the fact of having to move it and find new homes for it with KuCoin and all that. I think most of mine is still what I had left over at crypto.com or something. Jan says, no, he needs 220 million on total 3. You want it to come down. Well, that doesn't help us out, though. I mean, really, the prices of most of these altcoins are very reasonable right now. A lot of them are still in some of the same price zones that they were back in October, November, December, in those areas. Some of them are up a little bit more. Well, pay attention to those. Because apparently, they're a little bit stronger. JN, do you trade Forex? If you do, what's the best exchange for Forex? I do not trade it. But sometimes CC makes it to some of these live streams, and he does trade Forex. He would be the perfect person to ask. So, I've got a list of things to go over. They're already pre-charted, so we can run through this rather quickly. And basically, what I did... Somehow that is not up and running. Come on, baby. Let's go. For those of you that do not know, in the description of this video below, I've actually got a Telegram group. It's not a paid Telegram group. It is a free Telegram group where all the cool kids like to hang out. It is divided into 3 sections. I do have the very first link that I had there, the Crypto Chart School, which is now news and updates, which I post, information we need to kind of keep abreast of. I used to put Bitcoin setups there, but now I do not. Now I mostly put them into the chart room area, the very first link I got up here. If you use Telegram, it usually looks like a big mess, and there's spam channels and things like that. One of the saving graces that I found to keep me from going inside and keeping track of Telegram is the use of folders. And you can put whatever there, and man, now I like Telegram. It's Discord that's throwing me for a loop now. I'm more of a Telegram guy. Anyway, the lounge is where we have our bot, which does AI technical analysis This is from CoinTrendsBot. Do have this pro subscription for that available for use. Does some cool things. It'll even pull up charts for you and stuff. And I have been posting my findings from Token Metrics here. And the list of coins that I have tonight are actually from a question I asked Token Metrics earlier, and I think I posted it over in our third section. It gets confusing, doesn't it? I've got 3 different areas here. And if you go to any of them and click the pinned links, you have access to them all, or through the description in the video below, or that you're watching now. Below. The video's below. What you doing down there, video? Hey video. While you're down there. So over in the chart room area, this is my favorite part, other than the lounge area where all the cool kids hang out, because it's cool interacting. But I've got a trade setup area, and so this is where I've been posting these today. This is what we're going to take a look at. Here's what I asked Token Metrics. Hey. Well, you don't have my question on there, do you? But anyway, I asked for the top 10 best tradable coins right now, based on its own Token Metrics info. I now know the answer. As the user asked the top 10 altcoin trade setups for swing trading, I used Token Metrics analysis to find the information. Here are the top 10 altcoin trade setups right now for swing trading: Clover Finance, SafePal, Label, Foundation, Thorchain, NKN, Solana, dKargo, Kopak, Metadium, Permachain. How we get out of this? Okay, so let's begin, shall we? I've got them all down here in my selected picks, and we'll just get right on it. Most of them are done on the daily chart. See how well that AI holds up for these as far as TA goes. Clover Finance. Interesting on the daily. Just now starting in the accumulation phase, in my personal opinion. Got that nice. It is, it's in a bullish pattern, technically. But what we find usually here that we kind of get a rounding shape. Falling channels have about a 64% chance to break to the upside. But there's some slight rounding, some nice rounding that's going on here, meaning a slow accumulation in my personal appearance, which basically kind of gives us a range to trade, which I would say probably up to about 7.3 cents would be a nice, decent place to expect targets to be reached. Maybe up to 8.4 cents if you're trying to play this. Currently, price is at 3.8 cents, so some nice profit ranges to be played here over time. So, for a trader looking for some range trading, maybe build up a bag, because you could just, wash, rinse, repeat, recycle this 2 or 3, maybe 4 times. But some nice returns anywhere from 40%, 68%, 90%, 120%. So I do kind of like this, but just be aware that it is probably a slow rounding accumulation for Clover Finance. And there's also the possibility that it will not continue rounding and it could drop lower. So you got that. But this is posted over at the Telegram group. Any last thoughts on Clover? We can take a look at it over here. I'm starting to use CoinMarketCap because they just make things quicker. CLV, the tokenomics. Because if you're going to accumulate this, you're probably looking for a long-term hold, right? Unless you're just trading in range just for fun. It could be it's got 2 real good possibilities there. Over here in our little comment section, Zehan says, a whale holds over 92% of the total supply of Clover token. If it was nothing, no one would have bothered to buy that much of a huge amount. So stop fudding and start thinking, what if it pumps again? but not in the way people are talking about here. No, step by step. Also, try not to sell if the price sustains. Watch and then decide if it's time to sell or not. Nobody would put a huge amount into something if it didn't have something. I guess now you got why it jumped massively in last October. Rest is up to people. Well, that about says it all right there, Zeon. Dolphin says, Clover with a total supply of 300 billion tokens, 1 for BNB chain, 1 for Ethereum chain, and 1 for Clover chain. Total circulating token is 2,350 billion tokens. 1 billion for... It's a scam project, is what I'm saying. David 1001212 says, please don't spread it to everyone, so don't buy tokens. You will lose money. So there's a general sentiment right there. We're sitting at 3.8. I don't know, people. It's got enough tokens. Look at that. How many tokens does it have? I can't count that high. Is that billion? Is that billion? That's billion. Half of that in circulating supply, so well, you got that. Market cap at 22 million. Easy to figure out the diluted market cap. I would come out with 44. That's what my math says. Their math says fully diluted is 38 million. So clearly I forgot to carry a 1 or something. I blame that on my 4th grade math teacher. Clover's available on Binance, Coinbase Exchange. This is taking too much time if I'm going to go through all of these. All-time high was $2.17. That was 2 years ago. I do remember this being a hot coin. Sitting at 3 cents to get back to 2.17. Not saying that that's going to happen, but if it did, that would be impressive. Would it not? Would it not? So we got some interesting comments over here. And if it was nothing, no one would have bothered to buy that much of a huge amount. He said that twice for emphasis, so. Typical market foundation there. So for a long-term hold, I mean, you know, it's kind of a risky little play. But she's in a prime picking area to pick up some. I don't know, maybe a midterm hold, see what it does. You do your own research. You're a grown-ass man. Take care of your own. Make up your own dang mind. I'm just like the Sears catalog. We just flipping through right now. You making a wish list. I'm just showing you what's cool, what may work for you. 15 ETH to join. Lost my indicators. There they are. All right, so Clover Finance. I'm glad we looked at the comments were funny. Okay. So next we got SFP, which when I first saw it, I thought it was SafeMoon. I think it's Safe. Is this SafePal? I think this is SafePal Wallet. Come here, baby. SFP SafePal. Okay, cool. Because I got their wallet app. I use it. I like it. It's cool. And for the longest, I was able to circumvent and trade Binance for a long time using just that wallet. And then it finally, you know, there was a line drawn in the sand, so the workaround wouldn't work. But then it's currently allowing MEXC trading for anyone who does not have access to MEXC. Cool little wallet. They also have a hardware wallet. I don't have that, but it looks cool. But they do have that option too. This one, total supply is 500 million. So 500 million. Maximum supply. They're all out here in circulation, so that's kind of cool. Market cap's a little bit up there, 228 million, but we know that in the bull market, it's nothing to get a few billion up there in these market caps. So there's room for growth. Currently it's sitting at 45 cents. This is the 1-day chart, so it's been on a tear today. So to be a trader pick, you gotta look at this one a little seriously, a little more in depth, so you won't buy too high. Because about a year ago in November, it's sad to say that, it's August, September, October, November, 3 months away, we'll be there. 72 cents. Now that's not even the 2x from here. So just consider that. It's on a lot of places though, even on Pancake Swap, so that's cool. KuCoin, Binance. Oh gosh, I don't know. For some of us, Pancake Swap may be the only place to find it. Because MEXC is pretty much the saving grace now. Or the place to unload it if we already have it. Okay then, so its all-time high was $4.39 3 years ago. Yeah. All-time low was 26 cents, so we're not too far from closer to the all-time low than we are to the all-time high. I'm just saying, we got room here. So to get back to its previous all-time high, what was it, about 6x? So that put it at 1.2 billion market cap to have that, roughly, guesstimating. So here's what I got for SafePal. Let's zoom out to the weekly first. And I'm on Binance. So we just had a big old drop. Did you see it? Did you see that big old drop? She fell down to 62 cents, 63 cents back when the world collapsed in June of 21. Rose back up to $3. Nice turnaround right there, if I do say so myself. And then she dropped all the way back gradually, 65 cents again. Finally down to 25 cents. It's not 25 cents anymore. That was June of last year, 1 year ago, 25 cents. And over the course of a year, it's reached as high as 80 cents and 73 cents on at least 2 occasions. It's had some occasions to flip once, twice, 3, 4 times. Could have quadrupled a bag fairly easy there. You stuck to it and paid close attention, which, I'm suck at tracking them that well. Squirrel! Oh crap, I forgot to do that. Currently, it is in my buy zone. I think that right now is a good place. Anywhere from 40 cents to where it is now, 45 cents. My most reasonable, most likely targets, I would put it, would probably be about 65 to 70 cents here. That would give about a 30. I skipped one, didn't I? Nope, I didn't. Yeah, you did too. It's about a 58% return on that. So, nice. Workable. SFP. SafePal. So SafePal. What is SafePal? SafePal is a cryptocurrency wallet launched in 2018. Oh, that's true. It is true. I saw it. I have it myself. So what does the token do? So the token is a BP20 token that can be transferred to any wallet. Supports Binance Smart Chain. Can also be exchanged with other access. It serves as a means of payment. Cool. Okay. Also serves as a governance token. Okay. So mostly it's one of them governance coins that can also be payments. It'll change the world, it will. So don't expect this one to get up to $20,000 in high demand like a Bitcoin. But do expect something from it. $2 to $3 sounds kind of cool, especially if it's sitting at 45 cents. So, okay, token metrics, maybe you got something. Home, keep your love, Jesus. I lost my chat, man. Floki 2.0. Hey, did we look at Floki? I think we looked at Floki. Oh, is there a Floki 2.0? I'm not seeing a Floki 2.0. Should I type in Floki 2.0? Oh my God, there's a Floki 2.0. There for real is a Floki 2.0. I thought you was trolling me. One of these days I'll get to use this thing. Troll. Well, Floki 2.0. Tradable on also Binance and Uniswap. Kind of cool. So let's see how you doing against Ethereum. What happened? Was it released today? 15 minutes ago? 3 minutes ago? Because we got a 3-minute chart. 5-minute chart here. They just released the Floki. She started out as a doji. Like a doge, but it's a doji. At 42.41. Preceded by a bunch of zeros. So many zeros that I can't see what's going up on the stage thanks to the bald head in front of me. Of the 6'6" gentleman. But currently it's sitting at 45.55. So a nice little move up that probably will not register on this thing at all. Oh my gosh, it did. 10% move on the first 5 minutes. It's going to the moon. Woo! Floki 2.0. Well, I guess we got to give you some 5-minute respect. Burn my zombie. You just killed my zombie. Oh, my zombie is still alive. Then he's not really a zombie, is he? But I don't think that's the one. So you think Floki 2.0 has been out more than 5 minutes? Really? Is that what you're saying? Troll! Oh gosh, he's got a contract on it. Oh, we're gonna have to do that smooth thing. I think we can do that here, right? Floki 2.0. Floki 2.0. $18 million market cap. There is a maximum supply of only 1 billion? Well, that's a novel concept, Floki. Huh. Respect. I totally expected 400 gigabillion. Currently sitting at 0.0000186. 18 million, huh? Our friend Peppy has, and he's down. Peppy's down in his luck right now. He's down to 1265. Poor Peppy. Peppy's got 495 million. Down on his luck. For his 420 trillion Peppy holders. Oh, jeez, am I going to be a meme trader now? I can't even spell Floki. Save Floki. And you got this contract address. See if I can copy that. Copy the address. So, see, I don't want to ruin this chart because I know those guys will come in here and I'll have to pull this up at some point. So, duplicate, go blind, paste the contract in, Floki with. There's a version 2 and a version 3. This one seems to have the liquidity on it. Let's go play. It's at 1858. The other one's at 2457. Interesting. You get 129 BC, 129 both. Huh. So, I guess we'll go with this one. Because it's the cheapest. This Floki 2.0, bitch. It's like a rabbit hole with them. You know who I think would make a good Elmore Fudd? From Bugs Bunny. It's Elmore, right? I think Elon Musk would look pretty cool on those outfits. And back when he was fudding Bitcoin, I was calling him Elon Fudd. Ha ha ha. Floki 2.0, kind of a double bottom scenario, looking like it's taken off. Starting to form up here. Nice. If I do say so, on the 4-hour chart. It's had a nice come up from 1363 bottom, where it's been for quite a while. Let's blow this chop up. Blow this chart up. Google, nowhere was I talking about the world. That goes for you too, NSA. It's talking about blowing the chart up. Expanding it. Enlarging it. But using those words also could get me in trouble. As the chart slowly expands, throbbingly engulfs. The band squeezed tightly. Ooh, look at that Bollinger Band squeeze right there. I guess I have the Bollinger Bands turned on, huh? Ooh, when you see them squeeze, rarely do you see them squeeze like that. Normally something like this, or like here. Oh, just a tight sideways squeeze. You know a big pop is going to come one way or the other, one direction or the other. That was a nice pop. That was a 34% pop from the bottom areas right now. Holy crap. So it looks like this 20 moving average is crossed over the 200 on the 4 hour. Prices above the 400 moving average is officially bullish and has been for a couple of days now. Been holding this level pretty steady, kind of in a falling wedge pattern for realza. There is a chance, is definitely a chance, could do something funky weird like this and do some kind of, you know, inverted head and shoulder type. Looking for jiggle jangle. Or it could break out, retest, and then go for the upside like they usually do when they get about 70% of the way into a triangle pattern. I'm going to lean with this. I think she's getting ready to rock. Now, the smart man would wait for it to break out, come back and do a retest, and then buy. The Degen would see this and feel what I'm feeling right now and say, screw it, go ahead. Let's just go ahead and jump in and see what happens. Which is not really the smartest thing to do, for real. For real, it's not. Even though I'm seriously thinking about doing it myself. Just to be completely honest, because I like what I'm seeing. It's not the smart play. It's really not. It can bite you in the butt. But it does look kind of juicy here on the 4 hour. So come on, let's come down to the 1 hour. See what the 1 hour is doing. Let's keep drawing on this screen here like a freaking madman. So, leveled out. Can I turn these off, man? Indicators. It's not going to turn it off. Okay. This is not trading view, even though it looks very much like it. There are some minor differences. So she's getting ready to pop here on the 1 hour. She's popping on the 15. She's a popping. We're seeing a pop. Usually when it pops, it gets a nice little move. Popping off the 200. Man, that's a good sign on the 15. Say, what was this now? Is this over on Uniswap? Is it? Alright, so now I gotta figure out how do I get out of here. Escape. Could just close that window, I guess. Get to something else. Strickhard, I was watching someone talk about XRP, and if it was to be stable, it would be hit all-time high. Stricker says, I'm not having too much luck this summer. It's not the best trading weather right now. However, Floki's 2.0 looks ready to do something, and I'm kind of bored. And I don't recommend anyone to just take that trade, but without doing your due diligence, it would be a bad example for me to actually make this trade here live, I believe. Because I would be breaking the rules of trading to do this by not being responsible and waiting for a confirmed breakout and retest. Because that's what we should be. But I'm a little risk adverse. That's how I got into crypto anyway, because I like to take risk. So, Road Dog, you got FOMO? Is that what this is? No, it's not FOMO. I think I'm just bored. And I'm tired of looking at my ETH just sitting there. And if this one's got an ETH contract, I'm kind of curious. Because it looks like she's getting ready to do something. On several time frames. I don't have my moving averages on here. But, yeah, you know, when Floki Inu comes back up, let's just take a measured move. Measured move says, and they're nicer, much nicer on these shallow, or these, shallow falling wedges. These typically play out better than the more steep ones, so a bump up from this could be kind of nice. You are a measured move. And if someone were to FOMO in, and if by chance this actually did work out as it should 68% of the time, that could be an 82% return. Doofy, hey, welcome to the show. He said the aliens did it, and I agree. Okay, Floki. That was the... I can't get out of the screen. Get at me. There we go. Is that the button? Hey, that's the button. So what contract was this? Contract. You're killing me, man. The token, the pair. This is an example of what not to do. So let's check it out. Floki 2.0. I understand the risk. So, pull up Wallet Connect, open up the old Tangem app, hit the little three dots in the corner, hit Wallet Connect, hit the little plus sign, take a little picture, and there we go. Tangem card ready. Did I just put that in there? Floki? Floki? I'm willing to go 0.1E. And if she starts taking off, I'll add to it. And if it goes the other way, well, you know, count that one as wrong and get the hell out of it. Now, I'm going to receive... I gotta watch this. They can be tricky here, but I like the gas free. I can handle $3. I can't handle $300. That pisses me off a lot. A lot. It really pisses me off. I noticed that nighttime is the best time for gas fees because when you go during the day, it's like $8 to $12. Okay, so did that, sign and send, and do that, do my little fingerprint thingy. Now just tap my little Tangem wallet. And shaboom. That easy. Didn't have to mess around with the treasure, punching in buttons, all that stuff. If you guys do not know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the glorious Tangem wallet, well, look to the right of your screen, and that's all it is. It looks like a credit card, yet you can use it with your NFC-enabled smartphone. Very safe, secure wallet. You do not have to worry about seed phrases. Seed phrases are they were an invention. We didn't start out with seed phrases. That was a step to make things easier, but also they have the possibility to be discovered in some of the craziest ways. From taking a picture on your phone, from storing them on your phone, storing them on apps on your phone, like the Exodus apps and things like that, the MetaMask apps. Your seed phrases are in there. Just want to let you know that they're in there. Other apps, I mean, you have a hard copy of your seed phrase that can be found. There's a risk to having them, but you don't have that with the Tangem wallet. So just throwing that out there. If one of those you find interesting, tangem.com, get 10% off. I think that brings you down somewhere around $40 for a set of 3, and they're cool, dude. Do I like Arweave for your portfolio? I can't say if I like it for your portfolio. I do like it in my portfolio, which is why I cleared out half my Filecoin position and put it into Arweave. I was wanting to do that with Theta and put it into LivePeer before LivePeer took off. We should probably look at LivePeer. Just started taking off. I didn't get to build a bag down here at these juicy sub $6 levels. It was $5 something. It's around $5. When she was down here, $4.70 to $5. Oh gosh, a few days ago. You need to do it. You need to switch them out. And I went to do it, and I could not because I have nowhere to sell my Theta. And then this happened. And such is life with crypto. Nice pump out of LivePeer. But during this, I did get to buy at least 2 coins at these juicy low prices, so yay. I do have a small bag of this that I purchased earlier, but still at higher prices than what it is now. I was building a bag back in the fall, I believe. So, do have a little taste of this, but not at these juicy prices. Those are so juicy. Light beer, will you ever come back? It could come back to about 450. But probably not anytime really soon. But next big pullback, I guess, could be at this area. It does need to retest this 200 moving average again. It's got to. Do you think Arweave can do a 15x? I think it probably could. So, Floki Inu just jumped up to 1924. Did I do that? Did my $184 bump you up to 1924? Gosh, let's hope not. She did. She jumped up. I saw it. Where did we see you? This is Floki SafeMoon, which is tanking at the moment. Floki SafeMoon, for anyone interested. Another meme coin, as far as I can see, totally worthless. Just a meme coin. I'm looking for it to come down back to this other bottom, pretty much right there at 3,100. Behind 10 zeros. It's currently at 48. It's got a little way to go. This little dude here, she's just a going. She's going. She is. She's going to go somewhere. So got a breakout now. Remember we were talking about that breakout. That little breakout right there. Freaky, freaky, freaky. She's going now. You should have bought more, stupid. No. Don't listen to that voice. It will trip you up. Have you chasing green candles? We don't chase green candles. So, I think we're getting ready to look at Arweave, JN. And I was going to pull it up over here, right? $326 million market cap. $7.8 million volume traded in the last 24 hours. Maximum supply is 66,000. Almost all of that out total supply, circulating supply. So that's nice. That's one thing that I'm actually kind of attracted me, convinced me to come back into this. I like that. This is what she looks like. She got up as high as $88. Currently sitting at $5. Can it 10x? 10x would be 50. 15x would be about $75. Normally, we do tend to look at the all-time highs. Those are usually our standard target. However, that did not play out very well this last bull run. So, those, you might want some more conservative targets, like 61% of the way. But this could also be a crazy effing market in 2025. And you may see 3 times this amount. Really, nobody knows. All we know is based on the past, and I can tell you that when the frenzy kicks in, there is a very short window of probably about 4 to 6 weeks when the market goes absolutely crazy, makes no sense, and you start seeing it on. Nobody ever talks about crypto, and all of a sudden everybody's talking about it. And money is just pouring in. It's absolutely bananas. It's like you swear you don't think it's going to stop. Everything's going up 20% every day. 30% gain out of this coin. 6-7 days in a row. It gets crazy. And then it stops. quickly and reverses right when you don't think it's going to. So yeah, Arweave, I mean, it's what I'm trying to say, it's going to be hard to pinpoint where these coins can go. The smart person would be conservative and get a portion of what the last all-time high was in case we get bummed out, short end of the stick like we did last time, if Bitcoin takes off and steals the show. But also leave room for what really could happen if mass adoption does start taking off over the next few years. It could be wild. It could be epic. So I would try to make a plan for all three scenarios where we have a regular, a lackluster one, a normal bull market, or just a freaking super takeoff. It's 2017, I would put in that category. It had a blow off top on altcoins. They went freaking wild. 1 month after Bitcoin topped out, they went ballistic. I pumped the price. Yeah, whales like me, we do that. I don't think that was me. I think that was just what I saw it was going to happen. It looked good. I don't normally Fomo in. I don't. I mean, that was technically a risky play. But it looks like it will hold. Oh yeah, that's not a sign. So get some candle confirmation, so we're going to hold above that level. The moving averages help me a lot. A lot. I put a lot of stock into what I see on the moving averages. It could still be a fake out. And I get real picky with my wicks there. Am I still safe? Ooh, I could be flirting right there. If I go to the extents there. I'm just what is a hair's width on the outside on that 4-hour candle. I need to close. I need to get a better close up there. I might be okay. It's a risky play though. It could totally go against me. 200 moving average right there. Good sign. Okay, Arweave, what are you doing? You're coming down. So cool, back at the $5 level. Good place to pick up Arweave, right here. Right here, right now, actually. It's a good one. I like it. I think it has more legs on it than Filecoin, which is why I sold that and got into Arweave. Or sold half of it. I didn't sell everything. Learned not to do that. I'm looking for this one little tool I never can find called a rectangle. So these are some yummy zones to get it from $4.50 to $5, but I don't know that it's going to. It may make it there, but it may kind of ride the top of this area. Where is that? About 480, 482. I did that over here. This is a good, strong support zone. It may not break. It may not break back down into it, but it definitely can hit into the $4 areas over the next few days. Great place to pick this up. This is kind of making a scallop pattern, rounded, like a rounded top, but we're not at a top. So these typically make a double bottom and just start shooting up, just kind of like they should drop down, shoots up, kind of makes a bridge look. Where you at, baby? Where you at, brush tool? Come down, mess around with this, and then does something like that. So nice quick movement there. So if it does that, it's a good 30% move to recover this area, come back up to about 633. Or we maybe sell some more Filecoin. Should I sell some more Filecoin? Because this is a juicy prices. This is where I really wanted to get it, and I'm pretty sure I got it. Where I got it. There. Filecoin. She's not looking so hot either. Filecoin has broken market structure and is coming down. Ooh, look at that wick. She's hanging out at the 382, which that's a cool area to hang out with. If it can go up from there, there's a strong chance that it will, keep going a little sideways and slowly up and start regaining its momentum and strength again, right? Moving averages are saying that this may not hold. We may be coming down to 384 is the next target. That would suck. Currently at 409. She's had a hard way to go. Filecoin. Better than being down here to $3, but looks like 384 may be in the works for this one. Oh, look at that. She's moving averages. We're in the middle of this big Ichimoku cloud on the daily. There is just a little bit of bullish divergence suggesting a move to the upside, but if it does, it's just to retest this area about 427. Because these moving averages are pounding on it, wanting to drag things down. This one's kind of confusing. It's got some signs that it might actually stay in these areas about 410, but and may eventually bounce up. But ooh, it's really eyeballing that 385 area. So, how are you looking overall, Mr. Filecoin? Trying to double bottom on us on the weekly? Are you worth me messing with right now, or should I get out of you? Because Arweave looks a lot better. The deal with Arweave is token supply, right? 66 million versus Filecoin. Filecoin basically doing the same type of stuff, storage for Web3, and it's got 1.9 billion, almost 2 billion, and it's sitting at $4. It's going to be much harder for this one to the total supply is 2 billion. Only a fraction of that is out. So it's going to be harder for it to keep up price than Arweave, in my personal opinion. So I think that Arweave will be the faster, quicker mover with the better returns. My nephew had 10,000 in the market 1 year ago, and 1 year ago now, he was saying his portfolio, he doesn't say a thing about it since that day. Oh, if he had it in a year ago? Oh, well, it's probably down a lot. Because that was one hellacious year, wasn't it? It was one thing after the other. It was Luna, which wiped out many. Think of all the billions that just got wiped out. And it's sad, but not to the same extent. But we see that happen every bear market. Something, there's always these things that happen. Exchanges going under, rug pools, this and that, something, and all the leverage that they've let into the market. It always comes back and haunts those people, and especially the people that you think should know better, right? All the classically Wall Street trained or the savvy financial types that got in and started doing all the crazy stuff. They're in that fractional reserve mindset. How does Arweave get revenue in the bear market so it can survive? I don't know, other than selling tokens to get revenue. It's usually how most of the projects work. But it has a better distribution, so that's one thing I like. Now, the developers of Filecoin, you can bet when prices get juicy, they're selling. But with Arweave being out there in circulation right now, that's what I like about it. So I don't have to worry about unlocks coming along. Coming to beat me down, man. You look high on the daily, Arweave. You look okay on the 7 day though. I was there with the Luna from $100 to fractions of a penny. So it was up 400 in his first month of crypto. Playing that dump. A lot of people were playing it. I was surprised, but I even ended up trading some of those, but I think it burned me on one of them. I finally just got tired of messing with it. That was sad. And I was seriously taking a look at getting into putting most of my funds into Luna and USTD. By the grace of God, that did not happen. I would be very, very sad. But we all learned some very valuable lessons from that. Whether we went through it or observers. Pay attention. Not your keys, not your service, and if it sounds too good to be true, then it probably is. And verify, don't trust. All right, I don't know if I'm going to make it through all of this list tonight or not, but we're going to go over a couple more. LBL was another one. I don't think I like this one as much. This is Label Foundation. I think I'm on this one. Oh, I got it down here. Here we are. I just clicked that. This one I said, hell nah, I don't like it. We made a lower low. I can't figure out why Token Metrics saw this one's going to be a great one to get into, other than it being at a possible bottom. But as long as it is under the weekly, under the 9, okay? On the daily, she's under the 9. If you're under the 9 moving average on the daily, I'm not interested in you at all. You are still in a downtrend. So, hell nah to Label Foundation. That one was easy. Next one was Rune. Rune has been pumping. Rune needs some freaking respect. It is taken this one a while. This is one of my long-term holds. And it got kind of depressing seeing it dip back down to 80 cents. But what an excellent place to buy it. Shout out to Rune. So on the daily, looking at Rune, now things are kind of extended right now, I'll give you that. Falling wedge, shallow one, like we looked at just a minute ago on, what was it? Floki SafeMoon had one of them shallow wedges. Didn't you have a shallow wedge there, Floki? You sure did, sweetie. Popped up to the upside. This was kind of symmetrical in a way, and they're kind of iffy, right? But still. Broke to the upside. Moving average is looking awesome. Got a buy zone. If it comes back down to about 97 to $1.05, I think that's awesome. Currently is at almost $1.16. 64% chance it will come back down to these areas, especially right around that 9 moving average, which is currently sitting at $1. So that's a 15% drop to come back to $1 to go back up. I've got targets at $1.30. A measured move for this triangle takes us to $1, basically $1.40. Almost a 40% return mining here at $1. There is also a couple of other targets that we can very realistically look to. Measured move probably would be your main target. Things will kind of, usually when they hit those full measure moves, things start going a little sideways, maybe a little down. It is right above the 200 daily moving average above there too. But maybe up to $1.50 be a 50% return, and up to this range around $1.72 to $2. But right now, we've got this great looking breakout that should take us up to at least about $1.30 for Rune over this next week. Get your time. Solana we looked at last night. Nothing's really changed, but same setup that I've got there. I think it's a good place to buy Solana at $24 even. May drop back down to 23, 22, maybe, could. What we're looking at is the moving average is crossing bullishly over the 100 and 200, saying that we're going to get a bounce here, and we did. Now, typically, bouncing off of this channel, we should continue up to the top of the channel. That's usually how this game is played. Now, if this happens, doesn't mean it's going to happen. If this scenario happens, there's some good gains to be had here. And first target be coming in just right under $32, 30% return. Second target be $34.50, right in that area. That's giving the 40% return. Those are the two main targets I'm looking at, but we could be looking at $36, $38 there. So now the warning signs are that on the daily, stochastics are a little bit high. Money flow's coming in, so that's awesome. We like to see money flow come in. VWAP's headed down a little bit, so that's a little countermeasure. MACD looks pretty cool. Looks like it wants to cross bullishly on the histogram, these lines here, and also the moving average lines here. However, when you zoom in, this blue one's looking a little like it's second guessing. It's like doing duck lips. So it's some hesitation here. So we'll probably see that hesitation over the weekend. What we don't want to see with Solana is that the warning sign is that we're in this big green Ichimoku cloud, which usually means no man's land, neutral territory. Hey, we're not for sure what's up right now. That's what that means. And it's a very good chance that it could suck us into it and spit us out down here at the bottom. And if we lose this trend line, well, then Solana's coming down, and we're looking about $15, $16 again. So critical time in the weekend. How convenient that always plays out. So Solana, but it looks like we got a bounce, and we should be coming to the upside. It just may have to find its way through the upside of this cloud, which not always typical. DKA is another one on our list. It is currently just now coming into the buy zone. This is not one of the better ones that I see. I think this one could actually come down lower. But 'twas on our list. It has broken market structure, so when it does that, I'll give them time to play out. The bullish thing I would say is this 50 moving average crossing the 100, and that could mean it could find a bounce here. Now, if it does that, we got targets from we're at basically 3 cents to 3.8 cents, about a 30% return. I got that one posted over there as well. Wasn't too impressed with that one. Let's come back to the chart. I may have to finish the rest of these coins up tomorrow night. We've been going for about an hour and a half now. I get lost in these charts. Should I hold the coins that Ledger supports on the Ledger and the coins that doesn't on the exchange? You should try to get a wallet, preferably a hardware wallet, but there's some good software wallets out there too. Exodus is a good one. SafePal Trust Wallet, I like those and using those. But try to get as much as you can off the exchanges. That's good for your safety, and it's good for, if we all do that, we protect ourselves from exchanges doing things that they shouldn't do, the temptation. And it also, all that being off the exchanges counts as lowering the liquidity that's on the exchange. We keep more coins off the exchanges, we can probably see quicker moves to the upside and better returns, however, and better play out of our coins, to be honest. How many X's did you make last bull run? How does it feel? How does it feel like being fully in and bull run is there? How is it? So you asked me what it's like. It's always nice to see your numbers go up, and and I've said this several times. I was kind of disappointed. I was mostly I didn't have very much Bitcoin, and what I did, I lost in leverage trading. This was before I learned TA. And even after learning TA, it's, I got this now. Watch me leverage trade this like crypto face. Not. So, wow. And you see what that Bitcoin, the value that it ends up being. Yeah. Makes it feel a little rough. So what I'm trying to say, the altcoins they did okay. A lot of them did well, but not as awesome as they did in 2017. That was the run. So you saw a great gain. I mean, when you put $800 into something and see it turn into almost 16,000, I mean, it takes time, but that's a cool result. And I think what I'm fighting with this time is that I guess I'm still in that kind of mindset about what size my bag should be compared to what I had then and what I should be doing now. So I have a bunch of lot smaller bags, and far too many of them this time around. What I really want to do is kind of concentrate that a little bit more, so I have bigger bags in a limited number, and that way when it comes to the time to take profits and I pull off of them, I still got a lot left there as a moon bag to keep drawing off of, just keep pulling out of, and then I can take those profits and either roll them into something else or whatever I'm trying to do. But if you get too, it's true, and I have a problem with this, but I tend to get a little bit over diversified, and that will weaken your portfolio. So I advise against it, but I'm the worst one to actually give you advice on how to handle it, because I cave into that myself. But I did vow to go heavy on Bitcoin, and even for me, heavy on ETH, because I wouldn't mess with ETH at all last time. But if you're asking about what it's like, you will like the returns. I promise you will like them. The important thing is to set up how you take profits and make yourself stick to that, because it's easy to tell yourself, oh, it's still got room to go up. Oh, we'll just skip it this time. We'll just keep letting it ride. And every time the market will do something to surprise you, and you will miss those chances. And in the end, you will look back and say, I should have stuck to my plan. I wouldn't be in this situation if I had stuck to my plan. Nobody expected F2 pools start selling off Bitcoin like crazy after Bitcoin started taking a leg up. I think Bitcoin got up to around 40,000. They just started dumping like crazy, like a 40% drop. I mean, everybody's freaking out. Is the bull market over? That was a sucky bull market. And that bull market felt quick. It only lasted 4 weeks, man. 4 weeks, and then we started taking a big dive down, which seemed like forever. All right, I am going to save these other ones. If you're interested, you can look them up on your own. CBK Meta. There's several ones called Meta FCT. Save those for tomorrow night. Guys, I appreciate you for being here with me. The time is now 12:31 my time, and I've went about 30 minutes over. So, bring those other coins tomorrow night, and hope to see you guys here. Appreciate it. If you could possibly just do me this one little favor before you leave tonight.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Hit that like button, help this channel grow, reach some other people. Share this link if you want. That would help on your Twitter, whatever. I'm trying to get these subs up to 1,000 so I can give away these 3 sets of Tangem wallets. And I gotta say, since I'm not making videos and concentrating more on live streams, my subs are I'm just not reaching as many people. Live streams don't seem to reach quite as many people. Jay and asked, did your portfolio go up like 50% in one day some days, or was it just 10%? You would on good days you would see it all go up, but if you're too diversified, if you're in a bunch of them, it's hard to tell what's moving and what's not sometimes, or at least it's hard to keep track of them. if you have too many, you just see your price going up, and they will pop off at different times. Different sectors pop off, different coins will pop off. And if you're really, really diversified, your portfolio may stay in a little range, and you're missing those little pop-offs where you should be taking profit. That's what would catch me. My portfolio, I don't know, let's say you're I'm going to use big numbers because you might as well get ready for it. Let's say your numbers go up and you're hanging around 40, 50,000, and your portfolio staying there, right? Well, you should be taking profit, but they're alternating. All the ones hitting off, one will go up to an all-time high or a nice high, and your portfolio staying the same. You're not really tracking the individual coins as closely as you should be. You don't take profit. It goes down. Another one bounces up, and you're missing it. You're missing the profit. And then they all go down all at once because you didn't realize your gains. You weren't pulling money out during that time when they were popping off. So that was an interesting thing to observe. I don't want to observe that again. And you can probably see that happen in your own accounts, even during this bear market. Your account's staying around the same sometimes, but some of them are popping off, some of them are not. So taking profit is an art. Something you actually got. Hit that sell button. Don't be afraid. You can always get back in. All right, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Appreciate you being here.
Come here, bud.
God bless y'all.
Come on.
And just be careful trading this weekend. We're low volatility. Bitcoin, you better make me money while I've been talking.
Every word that comes out
You better
is a
went down
lie.
because I'm in a short.
Make you look like you're so ice.